Okay, good morning. Happy Saturday. How are you?
Saturday. I am good. It is success, no stress. Saturday strategy. I love that for us.
I do too. I do too. You gotta plan for each day and including the weekend. So my name is Dee.
And I am Shay.
We're awake to wealth,
Yes, you
right?
are.
Absolutely. So our topic today is going to be your weekend blueprint for business growth. And we really want to help use the weekend strategically to plan, grow, and just prepare for online business for the consistency that you need, progress, even when, like for you today, when you're in limited time.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah. So happy Success Strategy Saturday. It's your favorite duo. We are back again, helping you turn your weekends into launch pads for your dreams. Now that sounds fun.
It does, it does. And we are here to help you make the most out of your Saturdays, right? Because a lot of times we close our business down on the weekends. And then we wonder why we're not getting there. So people give up, people quit because they find it that hassle of fitting it in for the weekend. But you don't have to hustle harder by working smarter. This is where you'll end up. Weekends are where the future CEO energy is at and where it starts to shine. So very
It
much
does.
motivated on this Saturday.
Yes, exactly. So today we're going to break down your weekend blueprint for business growth, a very simple action plan that helps you reset, refocus, and then most importantly, recharge your business for the week ahead. And that's really, really important. You'll leave today listening and knowing exactly what to do, even within just a few hours. That's really cool.
Yeah,
And I want to always share a couple of small topics with you and give you a little food for thought. And why weekends are the secret weapon for full-time, part-time entrepreneurs. If you just have a side hustle, if you're just learning how to get started in the online space.
absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of people treat your weekends, I've done
Hmm.
this a lot,
Hmm.
as total
Yeah,
downtime.
for sure.
Now, yeah, and that's fine, but if you're serious about your financial freedom or your time freedom, you can just take a small portion of your weekend to position yourself for upcoming success next week.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. When we work 9 to 5, right? Our weekdays are packed, right? We're always like, by the time Friday comes, we call it Fried Day,
Yeah,
Fried.
that's
A lot
right.
of times you feel like you've been overworked and just overwhelmed. But your weekends, well, that's where you get to work on your dreams, not just your job. I always say you go to work from 9 to 5, but make sure you have a time that your business opens up. So if you go to work from 9 to 5, you get home, get settled, get the dinner, get all the things. And then by 8 o'clock, your business can open up, even if it's for the 2 hour time frame that we are using right now. Then your business opens up from 8 to 10. It's non-negotiable. You're in your office, you're in your private
Yes.
space, and you're doing your thing, just as you show up for a weekday job.
Yes. So this is your reminder if you're listening to us, even 2 to 3 hours focused on your Saturday and Sunday can make a massive difference and impact.
For sure.
You can plan your content, check your numbers, you can check out your automations, you can learn something new, and just visualize your goals for the week.
I love that. So remember, it's not about doing more. It's about being more intentional. When you start using your weekends to prepare instead of panic on Monday, you're already ahead of 90% of people. Like 90% of the people who gave up and quit or, didn't really get focused, um, and didn't see any reward. Well, this weekend time is a time for you to work on your own goals.
It is. And you said it best. Like, who wants to wake up Monday morning in a hustle and bustle? You know, I hate that, Shay.
Hmm.
And who wants to feel panicked as you're starting your day?
Right.
Yeah. So let's walk you through our 5-step weekend blueprint that you can literally start using today. So always, always grab your notebook, um, write this down, get your pen, and let's just talk through those 5 steps. So, step one is going to be reflecting on the week. Okay. And I love to do this. Before you plan ahead, look back. What worked for you this week? What didn't work? What content or emails or newsletters got you replies or some engagement? And what tasks felt aligned or just felt very, very draining?
We used to do this in our accountability group. When
Hmm.
we were Rise Up, Level Up, we would go into the week saying, like, what are our goals for the week? Hold each other accountable. Now we are freedom winners, and we have our own club on a private Facebook page that you can join to get some of the exercises that we do together. And one of the things that we ask is, what worked well for you last week? So that reflection is very a big part of the process. It helps you identify what to do more of and what to leave behind. That's how we used to kind of like approach it. Reflection is your CEO superpower. So reflect is the first thing I wrote down. These are going to be some things that I use for content today. So this is why we do this, people. Let's
That's
go.
right. That's right. So, step two is refill your cup. You want to talk about this one, Shay?
Absolutely. So refilling your cup, it means take time for you. It might be something as simple as going on a morning walk, prayer time, your personal meditation, affirmation time, where you go through. We have a book that we like to read together some mornings that give us a good starting kickstart for the day. Um, Journaling or just some quiet time, right? Because when you fill your energy tank, your creativity flows. Don't skip this part, right? Because your peace is definitely a big part of this plan.
It is a part of the plan. I love that. And yes, starting with, sometimes I like to start my morning with a little bit of music or, I've got this devotional that I, will start my day off with, and it'll get me in the right space. Step three, you guys, is going to be planning your content and your goals. Use part of your weekend to just sit by yourself, plan out what your social post might look like, what your emails or your newsletters might look like, any live topics that you want to discuss or discover, and just spend time deciding what you'll focus on for the week ahead so that you're not in a place of scrambling every day. Right? This
Absolutely.
is really valuable information. This is huge for your consistency. We
Absolutely.
call it, yeah, we call it the Saturday, Sunday strategy time. And just 1 hour of planning can save you hours of feeling that stress and panic later.
And one thing that we like to say here too is that everything we do for today isn't really necessarily for our now moment, but the things that we do today, the time that we save on a Saturday or Sunday really shows up for us in our future. So
Right.
the time that we put in for a Saturday strategy session really will help us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday when we feel less panicked, less scrambly, like you just said. So very, very important stuff here. We do have a step four today. So we give you three, but we're really going to move into step four. And this is so easy to do nowadays, right? Learn something new. Every week, invest 30 minutes to learn. Watch a training video, review your own program, go back into some of the pieces of your own program. We have a program that is packed with thousands of hours of learning, right? Whether it's um, someone giving a motivational session, coaching on how you can use AI to really be an assistant for you. All these things, and also read something, right? A lot of these books are for free on YouTube. And YouTube also is a real good resource for you to be able to get tutorials, find that person that you admire, the person that you are fanning over, and look at their videos, learn how they're doing it, watch what they do. Believe me, every click you give them, they're making money. So you can do the same thing. It's not just about money, but they're learning, and you can learn from the best.
Yeah. And I always say that when we stop learning, that's when we get left behind.
That's right.
So this is just your reminder to remember learning is how you can help yourself stay ahead. And you don't have to know it all at once. We don't know it. We're taking the same steps. So if you keep learning weekly, you will become unstoppable.
That's
And
right.
the last thing we want to throw at you today, I hope you've been writing this down, is going to include understanding or automating one thing that you have for your online business. So before your weekend ends, automate one thing. Whether you go in and create your newsletter and automate that to go out Monday morning to set somebody up ready for the week to inspire or educate them with something. You can also do a post and schedule it ahead. That is automating something for yourself or your business.
Absolutely. And guess what? This automation creates freedom. When we talk about being in the Freedom Winners Club, the freedom that we're talking about is your time freedom. A lot of people always think of financial freedom. Definitely part of what comes when you're committed yourself to be able to do the things that make you better and set you free. And that is one small action that pays you back, like we said a few minutes ago, like you do it today, it's really not about today, but it pays you back all week long.
That's right.
For sure, for sure. And we just want to go back over those again here. So we had reflect, refill your cup, plan your goals, keep learning, and automate one thing this week. Automate one thing
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah, I love that. And this is something that is so true. When we first started, weekends were when we'd be like, whew, we're finally resting, we're not doing anything.
Hmm.
We've done our, followed the plan, did the goals, showed up. And then we're like, okay, now the weekend is here. We should probably rest. Now, we should all rest,
For
get your
sure.
peace. But the truth is that when you just quit,
Hmm.
your 30 minutes or your 1 or 2 hour day focus, what happens, right?
Right.
We actually do lose our rhythm. Don't you believe that that's the case?
I
We do
believe it.
lose
And then your
rhythm.
momentum, you have to kick yourself back in and start again on Monday. When that shouldn't really be day one. It should be day one. Every day should be a day one, but it should
Right.
be a day one that was followed through with all of the things you learned.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why it doesn't bother me to get together and do my 2 hour, 1 to 2 hour, 3 hour sometime focused hours, just to continue to keep showing up for myself.
Sure. And even when, excuse me, even when you're prepping your mindset or doing one income producing activity, which we call P123, we're going to
That's
be doing a webinar on that very, very soon. It really frees up your Monday, right? That momentum. It feels like, it's like we talk about this. It's like making your bed at the beginning of the day. When you continue to do things that pour into your creativity, pours into your business, by Tuesday, Wednesday, you're feeling more momentum and not mayhem. Like, oh, it's Monday again. You're feeling motivated because it's Monday again.
yeah. So if you're listening to us right now, and we hope you are, share this with, a friend, like and subscribe. We hope to just inspire, encourage, and remind you today, that your weekends aren't just for just like, hanging out and giving up on yourself, but we hope that you understand that you can empower yourself to get yourself ready for the new week.
Absolutely. And if you
Mhm.
want to learn how to automate, if you keep hearing us talk about automation and you want to learn that, then go over to
Yes.
learnyourwealth.com today. Stop in while you're there, look through all of the tutorial or all of the Oh
information.
gosh, the motivation that's there, but you're going to see people giving testimonials, is the word I was
Mhm.
losing. You're going to want to see testimonials. You're going to want to see all the things we're talking about, how you automate all the things that come along with this business and blueprint, how we got started. That's
Yeah.
something that we have available for you there at learnyourwealth.com. And if you want to know more about what we do, Dee, where can they go to get more information to help them set a vision or push through being stuck? Where can they go to get that from?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can go visit awake, the number two, wealth.com. Sign up for our newsletters. We have some freebies down there. We have a vision board workshop that you can check out and get scheduled for yourself or with you and your spouse, you and a co-creator like Shay and I, to really get you set up for 2026 is right around the corner, guys. And then we also have a push program. I love our push program. It is 21 days of small actionable items of things that you can incorporate in your day to day to develop and help build your winning habits, right? In this
Definitely.
online space. So go check that out at awake2wealth.com. And if you want to just learn from the program that we've started with, what we're using and learning from every day, as Shay mentioned, that's at learnyourwealth.com.
Hmm.
But you guys, if you could give yourself 10 or 15 minutes, you will know whether or not this is something for you if you
Right.
make that choice. And everything is a choice. So
Absolutely.
yeah, and as we wrap up today, we always love to give a mindset momentum to leave you with. And Shay, you want to take that away?
Absolutely. You know, this is one of my favorite parts of the
I
day.
know.
This is our Awake to Wealth Mindset Momentum. So hope you have that pen or pencil if you're a busy mom or dad, crayon, whatever you have ready, and write this down. Post this somewhere where you can see it throughout the day, where this just speaks to you, right? That it motivates you and encourages you to get to your next step, your next level for your own legacy. Today's mindset momentum. Very simple. Small, consistent action builds unstoppable momentum, right? And we talked about your weekends. They can either drain you, or this could be a place where your dreams come true, or it could be a place thought of to design your destiny. But it's your choice. Is it draining? Is it big dreams, or is it designing your destiny? You make the choice today. That's our Awake to Wealth mindset momentum. Write that down and then drop it in the chat what you choose to say this weekend. Is it draining? Is it big dreams, or is it designing your destiny? What is it for you?
I love that. That is so good. We'll see you tomorrow for for Sunday,
Yes.
where we're actually going to slow down, reflect, reset our spirit for a brand new week of growth. You don't want to miss it. Get out there, spread some love, be kind.
Be safe.
Have a great day.
Peace.